Hello, group. Welcome to Action Rock Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Today, Heat Wave, the intoxicating world of Nexotica, as dug by Lux and Ivy. You know Lux and Ivy, the Cramps. You love the Cramps. Sick puppy enough to love that cover. Love the Cramps. But of course, the Cramps are psychobilly. But they also had a cottage industry of releasing the songs that inspired them from the late 50s, early 60s. But they made them look hip, like the Born Bad series. Love that cover. Don't love that cover as much. But even after Lux died a number of years ago, Poison, with collaborators in Cherry Red Records, Righteous Records. I reviewed this a while ago, Motor Psycho. I reviewed this. This came out last year. Okay, I don't remember. Leather Jackets and Diesel Smoke. And a pretty excited girl on the cover. You know, that would be novelty songs or early rock and roll songs and those collections. This is not that. If it wasn't for Lux and Ivy and the Cramps stamp of approval, I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. I enjoy it, keep in mind, but I would not, I wouldn't listen to it, I wouldn't buy it, and certainly would not review it here. This is not rock and roll. Get that out of your head. It's not rock and roll at all. Period. End of story. Not even close. What is it? Oh, they try to give it cool names. They always try to rebrand this sort of thing. Is it ambient music? Yes, it is. What's ambient music, you ask? It's easy listening. Remember easy listening? Remember your parents' record collection? Or more to the point for most of you, your grandparents' record collection? They didn't have rock and roll in there. What were they listening to? But this is the more exotic stuff that this comes from. Okay. See those covers okay? On your bigger screen TV. This is the albums we're talking about. Your grandparents probably wasn't that edgy. It is not the first time that Poison, Ivy, and Dave Anderson, who probably did the compilation here, has delved into Nexotica. It's easy listening. Jazz musicians, and the stuff ain't selling, and it's like, well, we have to find a new hook. So before there was a thing called world music, I know, get a couple African rhythms, get some, what do you call it, conch shells from the beach and blow into it. Get some wind chimes. Get some exotic minorities to pose with the cover. Get the music. Borrow a little bit of cultural appropriation, we call it today. A little bit of African music, a little bit of South American music, a little bit of Caribbean music. Let's get this exotic stuff in here into our jazz. That's what we do. We do jazz. And we'll make it exotic and dangerous for suburban family patriarchs in their rec rooms with the wood paneling and the nice minibar in their basement. You were there. You know what I'm talking about. Back in the late 50s, early 60s, when your parents only saw black people when they went to work, town. You went to school. They went town to work. There they ran into a black person or three. And then they came home. No black people, no brown people, no yellow people. White people like this. And, oh gee, it's pretty safe around here. I want an element of danger. And so they buy a record album with a black woman on the cover. Oh my. With an easy listening record. You don't remember easy listening, do you? It died with our parents. Grateful Dead's pretty easy listening. Rock's too hard. Steely Dan. Rock's too hard. Going through my collection, what came to mind first, do I own anything like this? New Age music. You remember New Age music? I had something fall out. They're trying to sell me more New Age music. Tangerine Dream and whatnot. I own Mo Foster here because he played bass in some of my favorite rock and roll stuff. I recognized his credit. And he has Gary Moore playing a little bit of guitar. Just a track on each. Gary Moore. Remember Gary Moore? Played some blues. He really played some hard rock back in the 80s. So he dropped by to help out on a track. So I bought it cheap as it was. Other thing that I realized I owned of my own free will. O'Toole. There was a husband and wife team playing smooth jazz. That's another way of repackaging easy listening. Smooth jazz. Do your market had the rave? My market, Cleveland, Ohio, had the rave. W. C raves. Okay. Rave. Easy listening, smooth jazz. Not this rowdy jazz. Not like, oh, the Manhattan Transfer. Oh, not as wild, rowdy as Miles Davis. Oh, Lord, no. Even Chuck Mangione. I saw Chuck Mangione in college, okay? My best friend in college loved Chuck Mangione. I wasn't hanging out with the cool kids in college, sorry. Sinatra's too rowdy. Yeah, I own some Barry. Peggy Lee, way too rowdy. We're talking easy listening. We're talking this far above Flatline Dead. But it's cool. Okay? Talking easy. We're talking kitsch. Kitsch. German for trash. But in English, we say kitsch. 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 It's, better than trash. Just kind of hip trash. So we say quiche. It's quiche. And so, what are you getting? Getting a cover, an instrumental cover, Nature Boy by Nat King Cole. You don't know Nature Boy either? You don't even know who Nat King Cole is? I have Nat King Cole here somewhere. I do. It's just buried here somewhere. So it's not. I'm not saying Nat King Cole's here. Oh no, he's too rowdy too. It's a cover, instrumental cover of Nature Boy. Remember Henry Mancini? Pink Panther theme? I can't hum any of it. They'll give me for a copyright. The Pink Panther theme. Of course you know it. Yeah, they use that Pink Panther cartoon for some advertisement somewhere. You've seen it, you heard it, because you have to play the theme and you have a Pink Panther animation. Stan Kenton, I recognize that name. Martin Denny, he is being accused as a father. Nexotica music. This is Nexotica. Hipper than Exotica. And, it is a, oh boy. How much did I bury the point here? Where are you? But the point is, it is, you get liner notes from Dave Anderson from Mojo Magazine. Can't be that unhip if a guy from Mojo Magazine is, I think he actually did the compilation, but he didn't accuse himself of it today. He probably did it. Nice liner notes. A little bit light on detail rather than the others that he wrote, or the other ones like Motorcycle. Not more pages of Motorcycle. Yeah, a lot more to say here. Not for this one. Man, I buried that. Where are you? But it's, there it is. But to get back to this. So you say, yeah, not much in liner notes today. Probably can't see those album covers here so well, but that's the point. And it's a very nice, easy listening. Sorry you don't want me to use the word easy listening, the label easy listening. It is easy listening. It's perfect for a nice sunny day in Cleveland, Ohio, which today was. Nice sunny. I'm in an apartment, so I don't have access to nature. You know, they removed my sliding door to a balcony years ago. Wound up being used for a bird's nest anyway, so I didn't like sharing with the bird's nest and the bird crap and whatever else. But if I used my balcony on a beautiful day like today was, it's a perfect soundtrack to just, you know, working on the phone, reading, listening to something that doesn't offend the neighbors, unless they see the cover. What the hell is that supposed to be? Cultural appropriation. It's not cool for today, but it's just so mellow. It just, for a nice sunny day, when you're just hanging. Perfect. You have a small gathering, you want to play something that won't offend anybody, unless they see the cover. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, some background noise, you know. Yeah, a bit edgier than music. So I'm saying I like it. In the description and in the comments, I will give you, because this is not found on YouTube, since it's a collection, I'm going to have to give you the artist and their songs, so you can check out if this is something you want to actually purchase and spend time with. If this is something you really need in your life, I enjoyed it, but it was with that caveat. You may not like this. You may puke. And that's okay. You know what it is. I say it's nice, but I'm warning you. It's not rock. It's not even jazz. It is jazz, but it's not even edgy jazz. It's not avant-garde jazz. It's not all the cool jazz. It's not even. I even think it qualifies for the wave. It's smooth jazz. It's. I like it, leave it at that. Well, listen to it again in the near future. Did I save any of it for my 5,000 likes? No. If this came up in my 5,000 shuffle, when I'm just listening to the songs I really like. Nah, I would just go next. No, I don't want to listen to Henry McSeany or whatever. It isn't edgy enough in any respect. There's edginess to it. It's there, but not much. Easy listening. It's stuff. If you want to find the original stuff, the original records, it's cheap. Yeah. Go to your local vinyl used record store. It's probably there for $1. The stuff that they or donated to them or sold to them for pennies in the buck section. And for how much they charge for vinyl nowadays, they charge $1. It's in awful condition. And it's awful records. It's not necessarily awful. It has value. It's just it's past its due date. Yeah. Ivy and Dave Anderson repackage and try and make it hip. And there's supposed to be a page for Nexotica on Bandcamp. I couldn't find it. But I think if you look in the small type on the bottom there is a claim there's a Bandcamp page for Nexotica. I couldn't find it. But, oh God, the bad memories are... Remember the lounge revival at the turn of our century? Even that's edgier than this is. Maybe. You know, there's a place for easy listening. I'm usually not in the market for it. Neither are you. We're the action rock corner, right? But on a nice sunny day, when you just want to mellow out, this should be on your list to listen to. When you really want to just zone out. When Maggot Brain by Funkadelics too edgy, you go here. Maggot Brain's too edgy, you go here. So you appreciate my warning? This may all just be a warning to stay away. But usually, compilations from Lux and Ivy's record collection are great stuff to listen to. And Lux and Ivy did do 2 songs that take some of the influence from this sort of thing. Aloha from Hell. And I forgot to do my research to make this reference. One song is Aloha from Hell. The other song, I forget how it's spelled, but it's pronounced Kiss My Ass. It's just this mellow, yeah, but edgier than this. But they're doing this mellow song, the Cramps, that is. And the main refrain of this mellow thing is, kiss my ass. But they spell it in a way where it's, oh no, we're not saying kiss my ass. This is a foreign language where you pronounce it, Kiss My Ass. It's a wonderful song. I really like Kiss My Ass. Musically and the gag. And listen to this is where they kind of got the idea for the song. They didn't go there very often. I think there's only 2 songs you can name where they're collecting albums like this, translated into a Cramps song. Twice. He may come up with a third. If there's a third laying around there, I missed it. Those are the 2 I remember. Aloha from Hell, Kiss My Ass. So, that's what I got. I like this video. Bless your heart if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the notification bell. And leave a comment. Go sample some of the tracks I will list in the comments or in the description of what you find here, including Henry Mancini and a cover of Nature Boy, instrumental. And for the latest in Not This, until they do another volume of this, I'm not going anywhere near this. Unless it has the Cramps stamp of approval. I'm not risking anything close to this. I trust Ivy. I trust Dave Anderson and the Cramps stamp of approval. But no. And not even for $1. Not even with a really sick cover. Nah, I don't think so. Not even for, I don't have the space to keep it. I really don't. But come back here for action rock, garage rock, and classic Alexi bands. We'll have it for you. Thank you for watching. You know what you're in for, don't you? Did I describe this well enough to give you the idea of what you're in for? Now, rock and roll, kids. That's the bottom line. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again soon.